What is Lala TV? Well, Lala TV is everything and everything in between when it comes to business talks and features and all the key learnings you need to know. And of course, this is hosted solely by IWFCIM. Our initiative is definitely to get more people into the conversation, and you may actually get some spill tea moments with these amazing, incredible people. So we're looking forward to seeing everyone, and hopefully we'll see more things to come. Thank you.
All right. Hi, everybody. It's another segment of Lala TV. And guess what? It's August and it is Merdeka month. We're super sucked up for Merdeka month and super excited to actually be speaking to the next speaker. Her name is Dr. Shana, and I know she has a lot to share with us. And I'm not going to really do much introduction because she has an incredibly colorful and amazing career, not just in the professional line, but in her personal line as well. So I'm going to invite her right now. One moment, guys. Hi, Dr. Shana.
Hi everyone. Hi, it's my pleasure to be here. I'm so excited to be interviewed and to be here to see everyone. And nice seeing you, Lala. It looks great.
Thank you. Same to you. As usual, you have never looked and prim and proper. I mean, prim and proper is like your name, and it's awesome to see you all the time. I just want to, get people warmed up because you and I, we've talked before, and I know how incredibly inspirational you are. But perhaps you could share a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Hi everyone. Actually, I'm Dr. Shana, and I hold my Doctor of Philosophy in Business in 2019. It's the real past exam, yeah, not the honorary one. Okay, I took 4 years to complete my PhD, and thank God that I had my flying colors of my PhD. So basically, I'm very excited about this interview to give me, to empower me to share about my life experience. And usually people will start with name, age, career, and lifestyle. I'm not the kind of person that I'm not really want to be famous by choice, and I don't want to be too loud, and I like to be low profile to keep my private life safe and sound. And I'm a small PewDiePie Mrs Malaysia Global Universe 2019 winner, and I won the 4th runner-up in the international round of Mrs Global Universe 2020. So I joined the pageant is by chance because I saw the pageant recruitment advertisement posted in my social networking International Women Federal Commerce Industry Malaysia, and I'm the member of IWFCIM now. And I thanks for the highlight that I drew my attention. Why not to sign up to experience what is beauty pageant all about? And their motto, their highlight is women empowerment. Usually people go for Miss, yeah. So I now so I just think that it's a very, very good chance, and I'm very, very happy to win the title, to be the winner to build courageous for women empowerment to shine. And women empowerment is all-rounded to demonstrate for the women to lead by example as a leader, to have all-rounded in career, in her educations, in her beauty, to carry out the grace, to build confidence, to bring confidence to women, and as a good mother as well. And I think I have demonstrated the full-rounded of the women empowerment. And my career, I'm actually a full-fledged of financial advisor representative. I have all the licenses for my certified financial planner, and I'm also the representative of family office as well as external asset management manager. We also do all the insurance, and we cover full range of wealth, whereby today I think wealth is the only things that you can come is into the legalized wealth to build your wealth, and that's demonstrated the AMLA in Malaysia is so tightening, right? So I'm very glad on that as well. So women empowerment is something to balance your career, your education, your family, and you still keep your beauty and your grace. So once you achieve that and you understand the objective, and you empower yourself to shine on this platform. And I enjoy every moment of my pageant life, and we still keep in touch. And I'm very honored to be invited as judge in major international competition like Mrs. Worldwide, Mrs. Global Universe, Mrs. Universe, and also I trust God, the Psalms 37:5, commit everything that you do to the Lord and trust Him, and He will help you. And John 14:14, if you ask me anything in my name, and I will do it. So God manifested what I have trusted in Him, and I give what I pray to Him in good faith. And I have two lovely sons as well, who are 16 and 11. I would like to announce that my 16 years old son just had his international IGCSE Malay 91 marks is very high, and his computer science is scored the highest of 09 international.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes, so they are growing smart and healthy, and I love them very much. And I hope to continue to demonstrate as an icon, a role model, a modest role model of women empowerment to the world, that you cross past me one day, say hi to me.
That's amazing, Dr. Shana. And like I mentioned earlier in the introduction, you have such a colorful career. Your journey and how you carried yourself. But at the same time, most people would think that, oh, she's out there, she's spoken, she's confident, she's this and she's that. But your current career path is very much more banking and technical, right? So why did you pursue that path?
Okay, I'm not fans of celebrity, and I don't because I'm a very academic person, and I have a left brain and right brain imbalance, in the high IQ in right brain, and also very talented in art. So because I'm also a diploma in piano, but I love finance because I want to build everybody have a good wealth, to advocate financial literacy from young. And also finance and economics is always in my blood. That my first degree is London of Economics, in economics and management. So I already rooted myself very strongly in economics, finance, and also wealth. And I actually is talented in a way that I get my CFP without module 1. We have 4 modules. Normally people take 2 to 3 years to complete, and I took 3 months to complete. Yes, it's
That's
true.
Insane.
What, Shana, you passed? Yeah, I actually, because I had my PhD, I got exempted, but this exemption is provided you pass the module 4. Module 4 is you skip your module 1, 2, 3, and it's called challenge program. For those who skip, and you had to pass your module 4, and I passed in 3 months' time. So it actually demonstrated that I meant to be in finance. It's not difficult. If it's too difficult in one path, right, you better drop it because it's not meant for you. Okay, that's what I always tell my son. If you like something, your passion will drive you to excel in that stream. If you are very good in dancing, or you are very good in as a DJ,
Yep.
you will be good in talking. You're very good in audience. It's like natural. Yeah, but when you ask you to study, you fail every time. So that's not meant for you anymore. So it meant for me to be in education, all the step way from degree to master. I did very well in my master, and I was the top in the class in my law, business law, Yeah, and I did very well in economics, and I did very well in my PhD. Some people who could have dropped it because it's very tough and very time consuming. And I'm a mother. I work and I also pursue my PhD 4 years without fail. No weekend, no life, just study. And I love reading. You must love reading before you do PhD. It's the first criteria. If you don't down to read, right, and you do not to write, and because no plagiarism, you will never be able to pass your PhD. Okay, and PhD to pass with minor correction is a miracle. Normally, yes, I have a very correction. Usually, people is overhaul major correction that take another 2-3 years to pass again. So I am very glad. Along my way of my academics, and I'm very glad I have a lot of big business owners support me because they are the one who do investment with me, and I help them to structure their finance, their family wealth, family office, and how to structure in a way that their asset management under control and continue to grow their business, their investment. So portfolio management. So I think I want to be in a niche market. At the same time, I contribute charity work with my pageantry that goes very well as a woman, to continue to keep my beauty.
Beauty and grace. Okay, so if I was anyone who was looking for someone to manage my portfolio, you'd be the person. My God, the amount of things that you have on your plate, and with flying colors, being a mother, it's crazy. It's amazing. And that's my next question for you, Dr. Shana, right? You have a lot of things on your plate. You have your education side of it, you were practicing piano, you have kids to raise. So how do you juggle all that, or what would be the tips to really focus on achieving everything to the best that you can achieve it?
Okay, actually, pageant to me is something that women charity organization, and is to promote women empowerment. When the right pageant organization is important to uphold the right meaning of pageantry. It doesn't really take up much of my time, but it's actually complement me because I give my strength to others and promote women empowerment in the community. And do follow me in my Instagram. That's the most active that I am, because I always post courageous notes to everyone. And it is women mental balance. If you help others, a greater return back to you. So I always believe that, and continue to promote women empowerment in Lumiere International Pageantry platform. And I think I pursuing my study also is the real stuff that I believe I demonstrated a strong persistency and determination, and never fail in life to complete my Doctor of Philosophy in Business for the young generation to follow me as a role model. That I brave to claim because I really did it, and I wish to express my courage to them, especially those now they are in university life, and never give up. Nothing is impossible. I know study is tough. I know don't take study is pressure. Okay, that's always I tell my son how he can do it so well, because I tell him that study is something that you understand what you learn. If you understand what you learn, you are just translate your understanding into writing to understand in your exam. So when you exam, you are actually telling the examiner, I understand what I learned, so that's why I pass. That's why I correct, because you know, man, if you don't know how I'm gonna write, right? So basically, study must have a right concept. Then you will love study, then you will love reading, and study is not difficult, and you can go for your dream. It's very important to equip your brain. We don't want beauty with empty brain, that you can't even speak. You only have the look. And when you open your mouth, all feel already. Okay, and you need your knowledge to enhance your work performance. In the case that and shape your quality mindset for life. That's the only thing can shape your quality mindset in life is to read. Okay, and I wish all of you best of luck to excel in academic and career. Talking about piano is something that rusty in my hand now, because I used to be a diploma in piano when I back in 19 years old, and I'm 45 now, and it is mature now. I just pick up some books, that I can still read the notes. Amazing, I'm a notes person. I do memorize songs, but when the minute I look at the notes, I can play. So I love to pick up some songs during my free time. That's only when I have time, because now it's like it's very busy now, and I still very much loving playing piano. Yeah. So.
That's awesome. I mean, I love the part where you say that you really need to understand concepts. You need to make sure you know what you want to look at, right? Because everything is doable, provided, like you said, you have the mindset, you have the knowledge, and you read through and you do your research.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. All right. So when it comes to the term financial stability, so this is something that has come up a lot, especially in the younger generation. Those who come out of college, they always say, I want to work, I want to gain financial stability. In this context, it means kind of like not be in debt, or at least have some savings for their retirement. In your opinion, when you did start working, right, say very long time ago, say 10-20 years ago, when did you really start looking into your financial stability? And was it in the range of, say, 5,000 when you started earning that amount of income, or how did you go about it?
Okay, it's more than 15 years back, and I started to trade in unit trust, which is the most common one. And unit trust is especially monitor and managed by portfolio management. Like I'm in Bill Morrison, we manage the portfolio. You can decently earn higher single digit, 8%, 9%, or even double digit growth when a good time. Even bad time, we manage it. The downside is, not more than negative 10, negative 8 and 6. And then when the market back, you continue, and you must have a holding power. So that's why portfolio management is very important. Fund model is very important. And I learned about portfolio management to understand fund model and seek for alphas along the way, especially during my PhD time. And the journey is small amount of investment, then slowly you gain momentum to grow your bigger wealth. Of course, salary increase, that's also one part of it, that hence your wealth grew bigger too, right? And it goes hand in hand, and investment is a subset of wealth from your core business. If you along the way become your own entrepreneur, and we don't 100% put our money basket into business, I can tell you this is very risky. Drawing from the COVID-19, many people learn that the investment is very important. Many people last time, they don't do investment. They think that their business can grow 30-40%, or what, I need investment. Why not I put my money into my own business, I grow even more. But when pandemic come, they close down and they lose money, and that's where people start thinking you need a professional investment arm to put some money anytime. I have customer, luckily they put about 3 million USD, and during pandemic they closed down all, but they still earning, because the 3 million they can earn about $500,000 to 1 million from investment, and they continue their lifestyle. So it is very important to start to realize that professional investment like us, advisor and also fund manager, is very important, because you of course you have to trust me. So I have built a lot of trust already in the market. So that's why and we are very limited choices as well. So you put your money in, you must trust your advisor. Okay, she must be able to help you to grow your money, and to build the wealth for the family office to stay sustainable. And some family office can grow bigger than their core business, and it depends. And it's always to build your personal wealth, to take over your salary, that kind of money, that will then when you already have financial freedom.
That is great advice. That's super great advice. Yep. I think the pandemic was the one thing that changed everyone's mindset, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So
why
meeting
should I? Exactly.
We don't use to have Zoom. We don't have team. What is the teamwork? Right?
Yep. Correct.
So we don't team viewer. We don't have all this before pandemic. It's always physical meeting. Perhaps I will be sitting down with you face to face next to each other, and it saves a lot of time. The whole changing of work-life balance is even more. It's totally changed the whole concept. Right.
How we socialize with people, how we invest, how we look at value. I think, like you mentioned, right, so many businesses had to close down because there's no choice. They had no choice.
Yeah, they have no choice. Yeah, otherwise you will be even more in debt. So I would think that because of that, our business grew as well. Yes.
Agreed. So anyone who wants to know more advice about this, Dr. Shana is definitely the person for you. I think she will have the right capabilities to actually get you to the next level, especially if you feel as though another pandemic type situation might come up. Hopefully it doesn't, but that you need to prepare for in the future. So
wait until pandemic, you can start now already, and yeah, you don't need to wait until pandemic. Yeah, there's no moment to grow your wealth better in a proper place that we will actually do a planning for you. You still have your own core business and salary, but you need to diversify. Yeah,
there we go, diversifying your portfolio. So I'm going to move on to another question, and this is a bit of a personal question. So for those who have seen Dr. Shana and listened to her words and seen her work as well, it's more towards domestic violence. And if you don't mind me asking, you have spoken about this before, about domestic violence and being a survivor. And what would you want someone facing that similar situation feel, or what should they do in order to move forward with their life? Because sometimes when you're in that situation, you don't know how to reach out. Most of the time, some are isolated, or they feel very alone, or there's always something else that they kind of just unsure where to start. So perhaps you could share something. And I know it's a really personal question, but thank you so much if you could share.
Yeah, sure. Why I pick up domestic violence is because when in pageant time also, we will actually have to pick up one of the social issue, that major social issue for women, and to talk about. And domestic violence is also one of the topic that been raised, shared by all the pageant in Mrs Universe in Korea recently. So every pageant will have to prepare a domestic violence kind of speech, to share. And I think it's because it's getting more severe, especially during the COVID time. Pandemic get locked down, so the violence abuser take a very big chance at home that can abuse the wife or even the child, and under the pressure. And I felt very, very sad for those who are being violent at home, and it's actually the number is very increasing. And I have a chance to speak to the Women Aid organization, the president, and we actually host a webinar as well with few lawyers, and that's because we want to voice for those who are voiceless, and we want to raise awareness so that the abuser are aware, and they will not dare not or even control their temper, control their emotion, and not to violence, not to beat the children, the wife, things like that. We realize that the cases that increasing in domestic violence is not something small. It's actually very severe, and they can even go until hospitalized and life-threatening. So we there's the only one, the biggest in Malaysia is WAO, and I hope everyone can actually log into the website. They help a lot of women. They also have a safe space for women who stay to escape from home when there's this. Be brave to to um, to raise to save your life. Don't succumb to a certain senses that you have no more value in the society, and you have the value. That's why is it that women empowerment is important, because you must empower yourself. You must have a better quality in terms of education, in career, that you can actually stand up yourself better. Okay, so because of that, I believe every woman have their rights, humans' rights, have their right to be treated as a human. That's how I advocate in domestic violence, and I wish all women who stand up for yourself and value yourself, self-worth is very important.
Agreed. And for those who may know a friend or is going through something, feel free to always reach out to your friends, your family, or never try to isolate yourself, because it's always an excuse sometimes and it's always scary, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that will listen in and help you if needed.
Yeah, usually people don't like to talk to own friends, and they feel shameful. They feel they are a bit different from people. So reach out to WAO, something who is external. People like to speak to external people. Sometimes you don't really want to talk to your sister.
True.
I'm like that. You will cry, you tears, and people don't like to associate to negative energy. So you will feel helpless. So the best is talk to the professional. They can really help you. Yeah. So when you overcome down here, you can tell your story. You're more happy, more joyful. Yeah. So I hope every woman who have have a happiness in life. Yeah.
Awesome. And definitely, I totally agree with what Dr. Shana said. Good advice, and hopefully helped somebody out there. All right, so we're coming to the last question. And this question is a bit more light-hearted, and it's also because it's Merdeka month. So I would like to know, being a woman in Malaysia, what is Merdeka for you?
Independent. So independent in your life, to achieve your goal, to be part of the society, being a woman, gender equality is not like something that you want to make yourself, I'm very brave, or I'm very good. You don't need to do that, but to set your own standard, to be independent yourself, do something that you are independent, because women need to be independent. And I'm very happy, we live very harmony, and our Merdeka is something that in Malaysia, I have been in Malaysia for 45 years. So I felt that we have been progressing. We progress, and the country really very harmony, very united, and I hope Malaysia has a prosperous year in many, many years to come.
Awesome. And yes, that is the one thing that came to my mind.
Happy Merdeka Day, and united as in one nation, and we progress. We want Malaysia to be top of the world, and we are the advanced country. Everyone comes with investment.
Yeah. Yes, that's very important. All right. So thank you so much, Dr. Shana. I'm always happy to speak to you. There's always something new to talk about, because you have so much experience in not just your career, but in personal, and also in achieving what you hold very dear to yourself. So again, this is an IWFCIM type show. I would like to say, whoever wants to join the team, please don't feel shy. We have amazing people like Dr. Shana in our group, and always looking for new members. So thank you, everybody.